We are very, very lucky to be joined today by Amanda and Mark from the Grinning Man down at Trafalgar Studios, and they're going to perform for us. So, take it away.
I've never seen a face like this. Josiana, it's a thing you mustn't miss. A creature carved from burning hell with heaven in his eyes. The ugliest, most brutal, and most delicate surprise. I promise you this man has changed my world. He makes me want to giggle like a river full of pearls. A miracle, an angel with a mutilated cheek. I promise you my love, he is the greatest ever freak. He's so freaky.
I love it when you jump above like this. Where resisting is giving you such bliss.
Like this.
I'd like to come and see it, but to tell the truth I'm torn. To see you jumping up and down is giving me the horn.
Not right now. First you must come with me and see what I found.
It's not like you to pass upon a kiss,
but I've really never seen a face like this. Screaming skin, a devil's grin, a lipless nest of teeth, and what's more, a story that will make you weep with grief.
Alright, tell me.
In the first bit there's a puppet of a child.
Fudge off!
No, trust me, by the end it drives you absolutely wild. And in between a love affair that's beautiful and true, but more ugly and erotic than a visit to the zoo.
Concentrate and tell me what has blown your mind.
At first it makes you shudder with the shock, and then every pain you've ever felt starts screaming in the pit of your soul. It flies into the air through your mouth, your eyes and your hands, and then you forget who you are entirely and you're utterly lost. And then with some clarity you're him and he is you, and then you see that all the people around you feel that too, and then almighty laughter splits the silence like a knife, a shout of triumph from the heart, the pure laughter of life.
Oh brother, this is what I'm waiting for. Let's go and start it better than a ring on the floor.
Let's get down to the bear and see him while he is still here. The talent scouts might snap him up and then we'll disappear. A cherub with a really rather ghastly grin, as if his teeth were razor sharp and bursting through the skin. He'll reach into the heart of you and burn the soul like clear. That's why I'm jumping up and down and singing hallelujah. A cherub with a really rather ghastly looking grin, as if his teeth were razor sharp and bursting through the skin. He'll reach into the heart of you and burn the soul like clear. That's why I'm jumping up and down and singing hallelujah. In all my days I have never smiled like I smile today.
That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for coming in. So, the Grinning Man at Trafalgar Studios, tell us a bit about the show.
Okay. Basically, it's based on a novel by Victor Hugo, who we might know from writing a novel of Les Mis, just over the road. And this story is about a young lad who, as a child, gets his face cut, like ear to ear. And he gets taken away, but comes back to sort of find the man that did it to him, and to avenge his family's death, basically.
Okay, so what part do you guys play?
We play siblings, so I play Duchess Josiana, and Mark plays Dirimois. Yeah, and we're part of the royal family. It's a really kind of dysfunctional world that the show is set in, London. Kind of close to where we are, but then again, not at all. And yeah, we're a really dysfunctional family, and we come across the Grinning Man, and we all want something. We all find ourselves mesmerised by him in different ways.
It's not your typical brother-sister type scenario.
Obviously.
But Dirimois, who actually goes to the freak show and discovers the Grinning Man for himself, wants Josiana to experience him as well, so he makes sure that she sees him and then things it kicks off.
It kicks off big time. Yeah, it's crazy.
And, sorry, I'll just boil it again. And it's fair to say, you guys are pretty naughty.
Yes, absolutely. It's really hard to describe the show because some people see it as like a gothic kind of romance. Other people see it as it's very comedic as well in parts. It's very strange and gross. I mean, it's a really very strange show.
Yeah, the writer is called Cole Gross, and he's phenomenally talented and has somehow married this absolutely hilarious book with also the most beautiful story of human nature, really. So you get the best of both worlds. So when people come, they really don't expect it to be hilarious as well as being really sweet, and also there's so much puppetry involved as well.
I was going to say, yeah.
Which is huge.
Sorry, the puppets are amazing.
Sorry, am I doing your job?
No,
All right.
you're so much better at it than me. Keep going, keep going.
There's so much puppetry, and when people come, it's such a visual sort of assault on the senses, and it's honestly, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, I want to do this.
The music is insane.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And Louis Maskell, who plays the Grinning Man, his range is astonishing. And the songs were kind of built around his voice. And it's the score is beautiful, unlike anything I've ever heard. And if you'd agree, yeah.
No, it's totally different, and that's what literally what people say when they come, is they've never heard anything like it.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Right, we have got a few questions.
For now.
Just talk a bit more while I quickly open this laptop. It really does sort of marry the proper comedy and tragedy as well, because it is quite a horrific story, isn't it? And yet you find yourself, as you say, there's so many comedic moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's the story is him trying to find out who cut him as a child, the Grinning Man. And I mean, a lot of times during the finale, you can see people crying in the audience.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Like, no.
People are really touched by it, but like I said, at the bottom of it is just this touching human story, and it's about a guy finding his place and, putting things to bed so he can carry on with his life.
Yeah.
And struggling to find the truth about himself and about the truth about the people already in his life as well. There was some, there's the girl that he grows up with, Dea. They've grown up together as children. She's blind and she's absolutely in love with him, and that their relationship is so kind of beautiful and intricate, and she's so strong as well. I don't want to say too much, but
don't give it away.
They kind of, people save each other in this,
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You've got a bit of a cult following as well, and lots of fans. I mean, you've been sent lots of questions, so I've just got a few.
Go for it.
Okay. Thank you. Which characters do you personally relate to, and who is your favourite?
Oh, relate to? They're all so weird. I actually relate to my own.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, yes, I do, but not for that.
I'm not sure this can be live on
No. Just because, like, Josiana, she's just so, she knows what she wants, and there's something beautiful about the way how she just wants to go and get it. Maybe I don't relate to it, but I feel like I love that about her, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I relate to this either, but there's a character in the show called Mojo who's actually a wolf, and it's a puppet. It's not a real wolf, it's a puppet. But he, for me, remains the most together character in the show, and I'm being serious, and he's so loyal as well, and he senses stuff before anyone else realizes it, and so he guides as well. I just think that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What's the most difficult scene for you both to perform, either physically or mentally?
The one with Mark.
Okay. Yeah, that song actually, we can't really do much physically in here, but during that number we are running around the stage, jumping up and down.
It's exhausting,
and
in a great way.
Yeah, and we can barely sing by the end of it, which is challenging.
Yes, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's
So
we
much.
feel like we come off stage down the vom and we're like, oh yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
And the backstage space is so tiny. Like when we're in between scenes, I think the whole show is quite it's quite vigorous. So you have to sometimes sprint to get on from one place to the other. You're running past people. Sometimes I'm running sideways because my dress is so big, and people are just like dashing out the way.
And we're also playing other characters as well. So we're not just playing Diri and Josiana. After I've done Diri, I run, like peg it to play the Torturer Spike, and then I have to run back off and get changed back into Diri, and you have to do the same, you play a Lord, and you do puppeteering as well.
Yeah, a little bit.
So there's so many quick changes. When we're not our characters, we're actually really busy doing other stuff.
The whole ensemble actually is just zipping back and forth.
Well, that's great, isn't it? It's really exciting. Oh, thank you very much. While it's there, let's ask the next question. Okay, you talked about Mojo.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a Mojo-sized puppy or a puppy-sized Mojo as a pet?
This is so weird.
I know. But it relates to the show.
A size Mojo.
A Mojo-sized puppy.
Agreed. Yeah.
And I think we should leave that one there.
Okay, that's right. If you could play anyone else in the musical, who would it be and why?
Barkilphedro.
Right.
Because that character is a vagrant, and it's I play Barkilphedro.
Mark?
There's a character called Mojo. I have so much fun.
Would you rather play in puppy size though?
No, to be honest, I was gutted because I don't get to do any puppetry in the show. So I was a bit disappointed at that. So yeah, I'd like to do Mojo and get a go at doing the puppetry.
Great.
Just imagine you actually playing. You are Mojo.
Okay, what advice would you give to aspiring performers?
Go and see lots and lots of things so that you know what you like and know what you don't like. Do your research, train. Practice all the time because I think practice just makes you better. I think. Yeah.
Anything to add, Mark?
Yeah, I think I totally agree with seeing as much as you can.
Yeah. If you can.
It's such a good thing. Yeah. And just, I know this is so cliche, but never give up. Like people will tell you can't, but you can. You so can.
Yeah, and it feels like there is like a lot. It feels like we're at a part of the time in the industry where things are beginning to change, and that parts are opening up, and that people are becoming less discriminate about who can play what, which gender, which colour, which whether it disabled or non-disabled actor can play whatever. It is changing, and people are really starting to throw their weight behind it, and as they have done for ages. But it feels like something's shifting. So don't let any of those things put you off either. If you're like, I don't see someone like me on stage, just you get there. Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was very inspiring. With that in mind, who or what inspires you musically? Do you have any heroes that you look up to?
Oh, that's such a hard question. I don't know. You go first.
You mean like musical theatre?
This is just who or what inspires you musically. Do you have a hero you look up to? So I guess musical theatre or
Well, I quite
anybody
like
in general.
musical
Like, I mean,
theatre.
obviously before we came on camera they said me, but they're being a bit coy about it now. But
Yeah, I have so many favourites. I love some old school stuff. Sondheim is the one, isn't he? And it's just incomparable. And now we've got Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's just taking. It's literal genius what he's doing. And then you get like a one-off show like Jamie Over the Road, which is Dan's first show he's written, and that's amazing as well. And these people are popping up, and it's like, where have you been all this time? And it's so exciting. And like Amanda said, people are getting a chance now to put their stuff on, and it's really, really good stuff.
I'm going to say just Nina Simone because I loved her voice. I love her voice, and I don't think that she could sing the musical bit. You know, in musical theatre now, her voice people might think that her voice wouldn't suit it, but she would have her own genre of musical, and that's what I'm really, really hoping, that different genres of things can be made, and that just because you don't sound a specific way doesn't mean to say that you can't absolutely star in something, you know?
Yeah.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah, great. Are there any plans for a recording of The Grinning Man?
I hope so. I don't know, I haven't heard anything. Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it? It'd be very nice.
It'd be lovely.
Yeah, they did some like celebrity recordings. So like Matt Lucas and Hannah Waddingham recorded our song, and it was hilarious and great. And then Kelsey Grammer did one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It was amazing. Sorry, Kelsey, if you're watching.
He definitely is.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely. He's a big fan of the theatre.
And but we'd love to do a cast recording because I think it's since we opened, it's evolved so much. There's new stuff. There's new lyrics. There's a whole new song's been written for our show.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to do a cast recording.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love that. I think everyone would love that.
Yeah. Okay, final question. Why should people come and see The Grinning Man at Trafalgar Studios?
You got this.
Okay, for me, the show is astonishing. It is different to anything else that's on in the West End at the moment, and it's a powerful show. That's what I think. Yeah, I think it's different to anything else. And you have to see it. You have to see it. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. It's so not commercial in any way, shape, or form, and what the audience reaction says it all. It's so amazing to watch, and I'm in it, and I watch it. I have the privilege of sitting down the side of the stage for the first half an hour of the show and watching the action, and I'm moved every single night, and I'm impressed by what my friends are doing. So God knows how it feels for the audience members. It's just so beautifully done and different.
And the score's weird. It's weird. It's just a weird show. And if you like that, even if you don't like that, people come away and they're surprised and kind of shocked, and they're like, they weren't sure what to expect from it. It's a really weird and dark and heartfelt show.
Excellent. Well, you've sold it to me.
Yeah.
And luckily, we've got a little ticket link on our on the post. So if you do fancy coming along to see The Grinning Man, oh hello, thank you. If you do fancy coming along to see The Grinning Man, you can click on the link and book tickets through us. It's on at Trafalgar Studio, and it's definitely worth watching. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you this afternoon, and thank you for tuning in.